The crimson sun bled onto the horizon, painting the ravaged landscape in hues of dying rage. Commander Brynja, her face grim beneath her blue-hued helm etched with ancient runes, surveyed the wreckage of her patrol. Sparks danced amidst the smoldering remains of their war machines, a grim testament to the battle's fury. "They were waiting for us by Grimnir's beard," rumbled Kinvar Solgrund. His voice, though gruff, held a hint of grudging respect. The veteran warrior, his face a road map of countless battles, knelt beside the fallen form of a comrade, muttering a silent oath under his breath. Brynja knelt as well, a pang of grief twisting in her gut. "They were orcs, aye," she growled, her voice laced with the bitter tang of betrayal. "But there were others who broke their oaths, who bear a grudge that festers deeper than any mine shaft." Ethel, the young engineer, stepped forward, his face ashen. "Their weapons, Commander. They bore strange markings, not of the Kronus forge. They fought with a desperation, a fury unlike any greenskin I've witnessed." Brynja met his gaze. Her eyes narrowed, the glint of ancient grudges stirring within. "They weren't your typical orcs, lad," she stated, recognizing the tremor of something else in Ethel's voice, a fear that gnawed at the edges of his youthful bravado. "Nay," Ethel whispered, a tremor in his voice. "These were kin, tainted by something darker." Brynja felt the blood drain from her face. Kin fighting kin? It was a transgression that echoed through the halls of their ancestral hold, a grudge that would stain the very fabric of their honor. Her mind raced back years to a betrayal that still festered, a wound etched deep with the runes of sorrow. Could it be? A figure emerged from the shadows, cloaked in darkness. Brynja's hand instinctively reached for the energy blade at her hip, the runes etched on its hilt glowing faintly in the dying light. Her gaze locked onto the familiar silhouette, a pang of recognition warring with the bitter embers of past grievances. "Vakir," she breathed, the name a harsh whisper that resonated with the weight of a broken oath. Vakir, her former comrade, stepped into the fading light. His face, once filled with youthful zeal, was now hardened by the fires of hardship. He wore no Kronus insignia, only the fierce glint of defiance in his eyes that mirrored the runes of rebellion etched onto his armor. Before Brynja could react, a guttural roar shattered the silence. A hulking orc, its green skin pulsating with rage, charged out of the wreckage, brandishing a crude power claw. Brynja reacted with the practiced grace of a seasoned warrior, her blade singing a deadly song as it deflected the blow, showering sparks onto the battlefield. The ensuing chaos was a whirlwind of clashing steel, roaring gunfire, and guttural bellows. Ethel, his metal tested in the crucible of battle, unleashed a volley of energy blasts from his modified plasma rifle, felling an orc charging toward Solgrund. The veteran warrior, ever the pragmatist, met the remaining orcs head-on, his hammer carving a bloody swathe through the greenskin horde, each swing fueled by the fire of ancient grudges. Brynja locked blades with Vakir, their movements echoing their shared training from years past. Yet, a new urgency burned in Vakir's eyes, a desperate conviction that challenged the very foundation of her loyalty. As they fought, Brynja felt the weight of his words, the accusations echoing amidst the clang of blades, each word a searing ember upon the pyre of her doubt. The battle raged on, the three kin warriors fighting back to back against the orcs and their unexpected allies. Doubt gnawed at Brynja's resolve, the oath she had sworn to the hegemony now a heavy burden etched on her soul. Vakir's words, spoken with the same passion they once shared, resonated with a truth she couldn't deny. The sun dipped below the horizon, plunging the world into darkness. As the first stars emerged, Brynja stood amidst the carnage, the weight of her blade a tangible reminder of the choice before her. Her past and present collided, and the future of the Kronus and her own soul hung in the balance, bathed in the faint light of a war-torn sky, the very air thick with the weight of oaths sworn, grudges held, and a destiny yet to be forged. In the grim darkness of the far future, amongst the stars of the galactic core, exists a technologically advanced faction of kin, unlike anything the Imperium has ever encountered. These are the Leagues of Votann, ancient survivors of an age-long past. Yet, within this rediscovered civilization, there exists a will embodying the most martial aspects of their kind, the Kronus Hegemony. Known for their ruthless ambition and relentless focus on war, the Kronus Hegemony represents a distinct power block within the Leagues of Votann. They seek not just survival, but domination. This is their story. The origins of the Kronus Hegemony can be traced back to a relatively recent event within the vast timescale of the Leagues of Votann. Previously, they were a minor kinhold within the Capellan League, known for their resourcefulness and unwavering martial tradition. However, their fortunes drastically changed with an unexpected discovery. Deep beneath their ancestral hold, the Kronus unearthed an ancient artifact, an ancestor core. These powerful AI relics, once common amongst the Votann, held the collective knowledge and wisdom of their ancestors. The activation of the ancestor core had a profound impact on the Kronus. Fueled by a surge of knowledge and a newfound sense of purpose, their ambition and aggression grew. They believed themselves uniquely equipped to guide the future of the Votann, seeking dominance through expansion and conquest. This newfound ambition led to a dramatic shift in their relationship with the Capellan League. The Kronus demanded increased resources and tribute, their demands bordering on domination. Unable to reconcile with the growing militaristic tendencies of the Kronus, the Capellan League reluctantly severed ties. Thus, the Kronus Hegemony was born, a league forged in the fires of ambition, driven by a relentless pursuit of power and a martial spirit unmatched within the Votann. The Kronus Hegemony stands out from other Votann leagues due to their distinct characteristics, shaped by their unique history and the influence of the ancestor core. Here are some key aspects that define them. Are their militaristic focus. Unlike most Votann who value trade and resource management, the Kronus prioritize military might. Their society revolves around warfare, with every citizen expected to contribute to the war effort in some way. Their lives are governed by strict military hierarchy and rigorous discipline. From a young age, Kronus citizens train extensively in combat, mastering advanced weaponry and tactics. Every member of their society is a potential soldier, prepared to defend their hegemony at all costs. This is why their ruthless ambition, fueled by the ancestor core, the Kronus believe themselves destined for greatness. This translates into a ruthless approach where achieving their goals often takes precedence over diplomacy or compassion. They show little hesitation in employing force to acquire resources or subjugate rivals. Their relentless pursuit of power has earned them a reputation for being aggressive and expansionist, even amongst other Votann. This is aided by their technological prowess. Despite their militaristic focus, the Kronus retain the technological expertise common amongst the leagues of Votann. They possess sophisticated weaponry, advanced armor, and powerful vehicles, all meticulously crafted and maintained. However, their technology leans heavily towards offense and defense, reflecting their unwavering dedication to warfare. The Kronus Hegemony, like most Votann leagues, is not a monolithic entity. It comprises several smaller groups known as kindred, each with its own traditions, specialties, and contributions to the hegemony as a whole. Some kindred, like the kindred of Etir, are renowned for their mastery of volcanic environments and siege warfare. They utilize advanced geothermal technology and hardened siege weapons to overcome any fortification. Others, like the kindred of Six, excel in urban warfare. They possess unique tactics and equipment designed for fighting in cramped environments, making them formidable opponents in densely populated regions. These are just two examples, and the Kronus Hegemony boasts numerous other kindred, each contributing their unique strengths and expertise to the overall power of the League. This diversity allows the Kronus to adapt to various challenges and threats they encounter in the sprawling galactic expanse. The Kronus Hegemony, deeply ingrained in the Votann tradition of technological prowess, possesses an arsenal unlike any other. While their focus leans heavily towards warfare, their technology still reflects their ancestral ingenuity. Their signature weapon is the plasma rifle, a powerful and versatile weapon known for its devastating energy blasts. These rifles are meticulously crafted, incorporating advanced heat dissipation technology to ensure sustained fire. For heavier engagements, they deploy colossal war machines known as anvil heads. These heavily armored behemoths, equipped with an array of weaponry, form the backbone of the Kronus ground forces. Their formidable presence can turn the tide of any battle. Despite their martial leanings, the Kronus also possess advanced mining and construction technology. This allows them to rapidly exploit resources and establish fortified outposts across conquered territories, further solidifying their hold on captured regions. It's important to note that the Kronus, like other Votann, adhere to the strictures of the Codex, a set of ancient laws governing the use of technology. This ensures they wield their advanced arsenal responsibly, avoiding the catastrophic consequences of uncontrolled technology witnessed across the galaxy. In the unforgiving expanse of the galaxy, reliable and efficient means of space travel are paramount. The Kronus Hegemony, inheriting the technological prowess of the Votann, boasts a formidable fleet capable of navigating the treacherous interstellar void. Their primary vessels are known as Einher Harrows, heavily armored warships designed for both offensive and defensive capabilities. These ships are equipped with powerful engines, allowing for rapid deployment and tactical maneuvering. Additionally, they are armed with an array of weaponry, including plasma cannons, torpedo launchers, and void shields, making them formidable opponents in any spaceborne conflict. The Einar Harrows are manned by highly trained and experienced crews, known as Voidborn. These individuals dedicate their lives to mastering the intricacies of interstellar travel and combat, ensuring the safe passage and strategic dominance of the Kronus fleet. The Kronus utilize their fleet for various purposes beyond warfare. They engage in long-range trade routes, securing vital resources for their war effort and bolstering their economy. Additionally, their ships act as mobile bases and deployment platforms, allowing them to rapidly project their military might across vast distances. While the full extent of their technology remains shrouded in secrecy, it's clear that the Kronus possess a sophisticated understanding of space travel, allowing them to navigate the interstellar expanse with efficiency and purpose. The Votann travel the galaxy using warp drives. Now we take a little detour to learn about this technological power. The vast expanse of space is no obstacle for the leagues of Votann, the hardy kin who traverse the galaxy in their mighty fleets. But unlike many, they don't simply plunge blindly into the perilous warp. They navigate its treacherous currents with a calculated precision that sets them apart. While their warp drives may hum with similar energies to those of other factions, they are superior in design and reliability. This technological prowess is complemented by the Geller fields, powerful shields that ward off the corrupting touch of the Immaterium. But the true secret to their success lies in the Ironkin Wayfinders. These individuals, often augmented for their role, possess an uncanny ability to navigate the warp's ever-shifting tides. With their guidance, the Votann undertake shorter, controlled jumps, minimizing the time spent in this realm of madness. This calculated approach allows them to do more than just travel. The Votann are known to harvest energistic skeins from the very fabric of the warp, hinting at a deeper understanding of its chaotic energies. These brief forays also present opportunities. While others fear the dangers of space hulks, the Votann see them as treasure troves, boarding these derelict vessels to salvage resources with their characteristic boldness. Let's talk for a bit on how the economics work in the Kronus Hegemony. While they prioritize military might, they also maintain a functioning and adaptable economy. This allows them to sustain their war machine and ensure the well-being of their populace. Unlike their more trade-focused Votann kin, the Kronus economy revolves around resource extraction and utilization. They leverage their advanced technology to efficiently exploit conquered territories, securing vital resources like minerals, promethium, and other strategic materials. These resources are then channeled into maintaining their formidable military and fueling their industrial complex. They produce their own weapons, armor, and vehicles, minimizing reliance on external trade and ensuring complete control over their war machine. However, the Kronus do not entirely shun trade. They engage in limited commerce with select factions, primarily offering their expertise in military technology and training in exchange for resources or strategic advantages. This allows them to bolster their economy while carefully maintaining their isolationist tendencies. It's important to note that the Kronus adhere to a strict meritocratic system. Individuals are valued based on their contributions to the hegemony, with warriors and engineers often holding positions of high standing. This system incentivizes hard work, resourcefulness, and dedication to the overall goals of the Kronus. Beyond their martial prowess and technological advancements, the Kronus hegemony possesses a distinct and deeply ingrained culture that shapes their society and interactions with the wider galaxy. Their culture is heavily intertwined with their militaristic way of life. Honor, duty, and unwavering dedication to the hegemony are paramount virtues. Citizens are raised with a strong sense of martial pride and expected to contribute to the collective defense and expansion of their society. This emphasis on warfare is further reflected in their cultural traditions. They hold elaborate ceremonies to honor fallen warriors and celebrate victories. Their music and art often depict scenes of battle and conquest, further emphasizing their martial spirit. However, the Kronus culture is not solely defined by war. They possess a rich history and tradition that predates the rise of the hegemony. Storytelling plays a vital role in their society, preserving their ancestral knowledge and passing down lessons learned throughout the ages. Additionally, they cherish their connection to the ancestral Votann. They hold a deep respect for their ancestors and their technological achievements, evident in their meticulous craftsmanship and adherence to the Codex. And this is why we have to talk about the ancestral core. At the very heart of this league lies a singular, ancient entity, an ancestral core, the Fane of Corinne's kindred. This Fane, once a repository of ancestral wisdom, underwent a momentous transformation less than a millennium ago. It awakened, becoming something far greater, an ancestor core. This sentience, unique and powerful, forever altered the course of Khorine's kindred. Before this awakening, they were a modest chapter within the larger Capellan League, but the newly sentient Fane, imbued with an unquenchable hunger for knowledge, propelled Khorine's kindred onto a new path. This insatiable drive became the cornerstone of the Kronus Hegemony, shaping their aggressive pursuit of information and technology. However, the Fane's influence extended beyond the intellectual realm. It also manifested as a demand for raw materials, the very fuel that sustains its insatiable curiosity. This, in turn, has driven the Kronus Hegemony towards a more expansionist and resource-focused approach, sometimes bordering on belligerence. In essence, the Fane of Khorine's kindred is not merely the heart of the Kronus Hegemony, but its very soul. It is the source of their ambition, their relentless drive, and the defining characteristic that sets them apart within the Votan Leagues. Bringing it back to the culture, despite their outward display of strength and aggression, the Kronus hold a deep sense of community and loyalty within their own ranks. They view themselves as a single, unified force, bound by shared history, purpose, and an unwavering commitment to the future of their hegemony. Now, for the combat doctrine, as war is central in the hegemony, the Kronus Hegemony, forged in the fires of ambition and war, boasts a well-defined combat doctrine that emphasizes strength, discipline, and unwavering aggression. Their doctrine centers around the following key principles of overwhelming force. The Kronus believe in overwhelming their enemies with superior numbers and firepower. They deploy large-scale armies comprised of well-trained kin warriors and heavily armored vehicles. This relentless assault aims to crush enemy resistance and secure swift victory. Their military emphasizes combined arms tactics. Infantry units, supported by heavy weaponry and armored vehicles, work cohesively to achieve their objectives. This coordinated approach allows them to exploit enemy weaknesses and maximize their offensive capabilities. This is where the concept of iron discipline becomes crucial. Kronus warriors are renowned for their unwavering discipline and resilience. They undergo rigorous training that instills in them the importance of following orders, maintaining formation, and fighting as a cohesive unit. This discipline allows them to weather enemy attacks and maintain their offensive momentum even in the face of adversity. Their unwavering resolve often proves to be a decisive factor in securing victory on the battlefield, but discipline only serves as a base when adaptability in an ever-changing battlefield is the norm. As despite their emphasis on overwhelming force and discipline, the Kronus are not inflexible. Their commanders are adept at adapting their strategies and tactics based on the battlefield situation and enemy capabilities to achieve victory in any situation. This ability to adapt allows them to overcome unexpected challenges and exploit weaknesses in their enemy's defenses. This tactical flexibility makes them a formidable opponent for any foe. The Kronus Hegemony's combat doctrine is a testament to their dedication to warfare and their relentless pursuit of dominance. Their overwhelming force, unwavering discipline, and adaptability make them a powerful military force within the galaxy. Now, many grudges have been made in the memories of the Votan, so we have to go this very special place of Votan culture. The concept of grudges plays a crucial role within the culture of most dwarven factions in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, and the Kronus Hegemony is no exception. While their approach differs from the more traditional methods of the Leagues of Votan, their pursuit of grievances remains a significant aspect of their society. Unlike the more ceremonial and bureaucratic record-keeping of other Votan, the Kronus maintain a practical and direct approach to their grudges. They primarily focus on slights that directly impact their expansion and dominance, including, but not only about, acts of aggression. Of course, they hold deep grudges against those who obstruct their military campaigns or impede their access to vital resources. Betrayal and deception as any form of betrayal, whether on the battlefield or within their own ranks, incites a fierce and unrelenting pursuit of vengeance. Threats to their technological advancement. The Kronus see any attempt to hinder their technological progress or steal their innovations as a direct challenge to their future and prosperity, warranting a swift and decisive response. The Kronus Hegemony stands as a formidable power within the vast and unforgiving universe of Warhammer 40,000, driven by ambition, fueled by technology, and bound by unwavering discipline. They carve their path through the galaxy, leaving behind a legacy of conquest and a reputation for unmatched martial prowess. Whether they are revered as powerful allies or feared as ruthless conquerors, the Kronus hegemony remains a force to be reckoned with. Their story is far from over, and their future holds the potential for further expansion, technological breakthroughs, and potentially unforeseen challenges. The galaxy is a tumultuous place, to put it lightly, filled with endless opportunities and perilous threats. The Kronus hegemony, ever vigilant and forever ambitious, stands poised to face whatever lies ahead. This has been a glimpse into the Kronus hegemony. Thank you for joining us.